See what the hell's going on there. Almost missed this. I'll take it. You're not gonna drive anything for me? Sad. Alright. Whew! Alright. You begin to nudge your mind. And your mind begins to fade. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Okay. So this is the way straight into Whitechapel. Yep, okay. Then I just head to the right here. And this is kind of where we need to be. Alright. Okay, you ready, guys? We're about to do Whitechapel. Let's go.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Is this a kind neighborhood? Friendly neighborhood? Okay, so there's a hideout up there. And that's where I need to go right in here, so, okay. So I can walk around here freely, I'm assuming? This is a neighborhood? Oh. Large box of pills, and it's purple, so that's ultra rare. Alright. And some shotgun shells. How nice. Like, how quaint. Okay. I'm assuming these are all just like, yeah, Army needs you. To join the ranks. Oh wow.
You're a disgrace, lad. Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert. Stop it!
Oh!
I won't end up another drunk arsehole living in the streets. Not me. Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Sick and suffering.
Hey, wanna talk?
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
This note was found on a dead man, Albert. If that doesn't change your mind, then you must be ready to face the risks.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I've a future here.
Truly. Kid, it's not worth joining a gang.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London. So you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Hey.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
From migraine required.
I will see you later. Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy he just frayed me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
And yet you're awake in the night? You got a migraine. Okay. I gotta find also fatigue. I have that for him! Okay. Alright.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills.
He's your kid!
Everything's coming up roses.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
So the kid has fatigue, which I can get to. I can give him medicine for that.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
Sure, kid.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Well, at least I'm trying to mainly stop like sickness from
not dying
going
some
there.
piss stinking alley reeking worse.
So
than
if anyone's wondering why I'm helping like assholes try to get better, if I don't like them, I'm gonna suck their blood later. But yeah. Let's see, what can I do here? Is this? Where is this? I'm just going around in a goddamn circle. All right. So down here. Go around. So I'm guessing, okay.
I cannot enter.
Of course not. Is there? No, there's not. Alright, so I need to head up here. Jesus Christ, this place is sick as hell. Place is. Oh my god.
Gangs. Joined the army and the scouts.
Yeah, there's a hideout somewhere around here. Dead inside. There's probably another person that needs help in there. So hold on. Woo! Ah, there it is. Oh shit, that's a place where I can't Oh, that's a... Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright, so let me... Head down. Head down! Okay. Spring. Dead body. Ring. Okay. Okay. So, my god, y'all are just going crazy with the fucking things, aren't you? Let's see. Alright. Whew. Alright, let's do this. I want to explore as much as Whitechapel as I can before I do the main mission. Because Whitechapel seems to be another safe haven of just people surviving. So I'm assuming there's another person who needs help in here. Hopefully not too high level. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit, that's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. This is literally blood everywhere. Just no questions asked. Just so much of the blood. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is literally a massacre. Hello? Hideout. Oh, so this is just for the hideout. So I just have to find the massacre downstairs? Okay. Oh, wow. That's kind of fucked up. Okay. Don't want to evolve just yet, but let me see what's going on here. It's like, holy shit. Let's see. Connor versus Jonathan, who wins? Connor's my son. Jonathan's my lover. Let's be real here. My vampire lover. Alright, let's see what we got here. Can we level up anything yet? Nope. Of course not. Pneumonia is still... Ooh. I can actually... Ooh. Okay. So I have a cure for pneumonia. And I need a cure for bronchitis. I want to try to at least have one treatment of everything at all times. Just in case, because who the fuck knows. Regenerate blood points instantly. Nah, I'm good there. Okay. What about this? Yes, I can. Increases damage. They'll do always increase damage. There we go. Alright. Connor's been character teacher. Yeah, Connor's my son. Connor is my sweet, sweet baby boy who's done nothing wrong, needs to be protected at all times. Oh. That's where they are. Can I please move? Stamina, why? Jesus. Blood is addiction. Okay. Here's another reading one. Yay! We haven't had a lot of reading ones to this today. That's weird. Because usually there's a lot of reading that I have to do. Let's see. Did you know this encounter's over 1,500? 1,050? Jesus Christ, y'all are sinners. Let's see. Vampires drink blood. This may be their most specific trait, the sinister peculiarity of their condition, if I may say so. But for me, this is not the most important characteristic of their diet. What has always fascinated me, since I started to study them, is the imperative need for blood they seem to endure. They want it more than everything, and this desire can drive them to expose themselves. And when they drink it, they seem to feel some sort of short trance. An ecstatic epiphany, said to me once a Volkid I interviewed in Moscow. I'm convinced that this is an essential element to understand the nature and condition of the vampires. They don't drink blood because it sustains them, but that it offers them ecstasy. Vampires are addicted to blood, all of them. It is part of their nature, and those among the immortals who refuse to submit to their appetite by the strength of their will only are never freed from this addiction. From Unveiling the Night by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Alright. Well, that's kind of cool to know, but I didn't know that. Alright. Is there anything else I need to... Oh my god. Oh my god. There's more. There's more in this building, guys. Please don't tell me I have to save like a child or something. Oh, that's outside. Fuck! What is the sin jar? The sin jar is for anything that is remotely sinful, such as donating to me, sending bits at my face, subscribing, following, those of that nature. So this is a new area. Oh. Where the fuck did I land? Interesting. 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 Curfew. To the citizens of London, curfew. Official health warning. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from that time until 5 a.m. Until further notice, a citywide curfew has been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If any member of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately. Due to curfew, will not to be opened after 9 p.m. Interesting. Where am I? I'm not in Whitechapel anymore. Am I in Whitechapel still? What the fuck? Where did I go?
It's locked.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh! So that was another way I could have gotten into Whitechapel. This is another way I could have gotten into Whitechapel. Alright, that makes sense. I think this makes a lot of sense, guys. Alrighty. Holy shit, it's almost midnight. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with me, guys? I already killed all the skulls in here. Ooh, I almost missed this. Holy shit. Excuse me. Hello. Hello. Oh, I almost missed this. Oh, wait, no, I didn't miss that. Ta-da. It's locked. Indeed, good sir. I would believe so after you said it's locked. My Toronto interest. Alright. Let me try and actually get this mission done. I'm gonna try and get this mission done for you guys. The main mission anyway! Alright, where am I? Okay, now I'm there. So let's head this way. Hi.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Really?
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town.
Yes.
Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Interesting.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
The name is Colossus Joe. I don't get sick.
Alright, fair enough.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Okay. This leads into another area. Wait, does this lead into another area?
Joe, please, I don't have your money. Come on, pal.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
No, let me in.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Peterson's house. Don't mind me.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
You alright, kid? How do you feel?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
Fatigue.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Jesus Christ, kid. Like, what the hell's going on in your life, dude?
Forgive my bluntness, young man. But you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says.
Shit.
Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so.
Huh?
I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what to say.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Don't mind me as I steal over your shit. Interesting. So, this is kind of...
It's locked, all right.
Damn it. Why must everything be locked? Ooh, job refusal letter. Huh. Yeah, like, literally, give this man a hug! Jesus Christ! Dear Mr. Peterson, it is my duty to inform you that of your refusal to accept your application for a job at the dockyard. I must thank you for the time spent at our office explaining the difficulty of your situation, with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife. But it is also my duty to point out the policy of our company, which expressly reproves the employment of former criminals or convicts. Your unfortunate connections with the ill-famed wet boot boys have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Finch and Harper intend to reward the first candidates who pass the small inquiry we would like to conduct to our future employees. You have my deepest sympathy, and may God be with you and your family. What the fuck? That's fucked up! I am so sorry, bro. Professional vampire hunters. Huh. If you ever suspect someone to be a vampire, don't try to kill it yourself. You have no chance. Instead, contact me or try to inform a professional vampire killer. These men and women are rare, but they know what to do against these evil creatures. It even seems that some of them are working together under the name of the Guard of Prewin, a paramilitary organization dedicated to the eradication. That's the word. Eradication of the vampires in London. They're your friends. You are not alone. Solutions exist. Be smart. Spread the word. Clarence Crossley. Interesting. Okay, so I've pretty much taken everything that I needed from here. I'm good. I'm coming down. I am leaving your house. No, nothing. It's all good. It's all good, boy. All right. But Jesus Christ, things are serious here. My goodness. Hey, friend.
Welcome, sir. Please take a browse of my wares.
I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Okay. What you got for sale?
Right then. Show me what you have.
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, very, very nice shit. Common handle. Ooh, I will buy one. Damn it. There we go. What can I sell? I have a lot of everything. I don't want to sell these. Okay. Alright, thanks, buddy. You're a gem. And I don't need to ask about where the nurse is. I can kind of tell she's over there. So, I can kind of tell she's all the way over there. Facing away from it.
But this district has always been wretched.
Alright.
Don't let your guard down.
Oh! So this is a church. Hello?
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Oh, fuck! You're one of these kind of people.
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
I've been touched by God's grace. I am perfectly healthy.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I'm listening.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic.
Yes.
But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Tell me, Tobias, What exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Ooh, he makes for a fine meal. But I gotta go past that restaurant. He didn't do anything bad yet. Still need to make things for migraines, but I can't. I gotta find also Cadigan. I gotta find Cadigan so that I can heal him, and I can bite the fuck out of him. Alright.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Okay. I hear a lady. I hear a lady. Hello, lady! Hello, lady! I hear a lady with high heel shoes and front pantyhose, a pretty lady!
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Oh, Jesus! Okay, you're a lady of the night.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Interesting.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
What do you have? Fatigue? Psh, got you!
I'm shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Tell me
Tell
about
me
yourself.
about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Really? Okay, sounds good.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Yeah, no, I feel like, no, she's right to worry a little bit. But I'm also of the feeling like she really needs to get some help. Okay, so, where the hell am I? Okay, so that's obviously a dock area. You know what? Let's just finish this map. Let's finish this, and then let's finish this main mission, blackmail in Whitechapel. Then I'll end the stream. Like, I'll play the mixtape, end the stream, and then I'll do the heavy mission as many times as I can, so that way you guys don't need to stick around for how many times I fucking die for that. All right. Where am I going? I'm in the right direction. Good. Anyone here? Ooh. What?
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanberg cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanberg, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Really?
You look ill, Miss Swanberg. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I'm perfectly fine, thanks to my miraculous elixir. You, on the other hand, look pale and tired, Doctor.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Swanberg cordial. List of ingredients printed in Latin is recycled for components. Kind of want to get it, so let me sell something. What am I going to sell? I'll buy that so I can just look at it and see what it actually obtains. Okay. Alright. Okay. So let me just do the main mission first. Get this out of the way for y'all. Okay. Okay.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
His bronchitis. Which I can heal, actually.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
What? More journalists.
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Oh, great. So this is the gigantic church? Oh, Jesus. Alright. Where am I going? Going the wrong way. Need to go this way. Ding, 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 ding. Find the poet. Yeah, I'm thinking the poet would more than the journalist.
Joe, please, I don't
Yeah, this
have
is.
your
Yep.
money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for this.
Shut up. Hi.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby.
Fuck, this is the reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught you in my investigation.
Oh, I need medical fatigue. I don't
I
have
will
it.
see you later.
Okay.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's just a reference to the suffrage past.
Yeah. I totally missed what he said.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
That science is unable to explain the facts doesn't mean there is no rational explanation.
I confess, I share your point of view, Doctor.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Interesting. Hold on.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
I'm gonna talk to the poet first
Farewell.
before I talk to you. I'm gonna find the poet. Okay. Hey, crazy old fuck. Alright. Alright. Also. Oh fuck, it's her.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to revive you?
Jesus. Gotta find this other poet. Nope, there's nothing here. What am I doing? Oh, this is a secret area where I can bite. Okay. That makes sense. Hello. Why am I teleporting up here? Why did I teleport up here? There is no reason for me to teleport here. Whatever. Oh. A flower bouquet. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, whoever you're from, come see Dorothea to get help. Interesting. It's the same thing. Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
She's mute.
You don't seem to need my medical attention for now. Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary.
She's mute.
A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? You don't seem to need my medical attention for now.
Uh-huh. So she won't speak.
Very well. Goodbye then.
Interesting. So quite literally, she does this because she's mute. She has zero reason not to. And that's why it's so smart to be with her.
I cannot enter.
Huh. That's actually really interesting. The church is quarantined. Jesus Christ. Alright. Yeah, so she won't speak. That means I have to talk to the reporter. She is mute, you idiot. Yeah, she's kind of mute. Alright, let's head around. Let's head this way. Hey, crazy fuck. There you are. And we need to speak.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
We need to talk, buddy.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Interesting. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Okay. Now, where would this guy be? So... Okay. Find the mailbox and the letter, so around here. Oh, I understand why now. Well, I don't think I do. Never mind, just kidding. Find the mailbox.
It's locked, all right.
Okay, where would be the mailbox? Mailbox, 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 mailbox! Alright, oh, there it is. Got it. My dearest, most beloved children, I'm sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war, but there is also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That's because that probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you with all the way from this cold, damp country. I am, as ever, your loving father, Darius Petrescu.